Question that I constantly hear these days is whether or not now is the time to buy a home in Dallas. So obviously, there are a lot of individual factors that a person should consider before buying a home, but generally speaking, yes, I do think that now is a good time to buy a home in Dallas, and in this video, I'll show you why. This is your September-October 2024 housing market update for East Dallas. In September, there was 3.8 months supply of homes listed for sale in East Dallas. That was up from 3.5 months in August and also up from 3 months in September of last year. So looking back over the last 20 years to kind of put things in context, 1 to 3 months of supply has been pretty normal for our housing market. So 3.8 months of supply is a little higher than normal, but ultimately that benefits anyone looking to buy a home in Dallas right now because it means you have more properties to choose from. All that being said, don't be surprised if I report lower levels of inventory in November and December. That's typically when we see people turn their focus from home buying and selling toward the holidays. So that will mean fewer people putting their homes on the market, so lesser inventory, and also fewer people looking at the same time. In my professional experience, fewer people looking makes a more favorable market for home buyers. Home sales that closed in September were on the market for 39 days on average before going under contract. So that was up from 30 days in August and also up from 30 days in September of last year. So once again, let's kind of put things into perspective by looking back. So from January of 2024 to March of 2013, it was completely normal for a home to be on the market anywhere from 50 to 100 days before going under contract. But what's been the norm for the past 10 years has been anywhere from 25 to 50 days on market in East Dallas. So at 39 days, we're still in normal range. For home buyers, more days on market means a little more breathing room and more time to make a decision about whether or not to make an offer on a home. For sellers, it means you have to be more patient. Okay, so on average, buyers paid 95.4% of the seller's original asking price in September. So that was pretty unchanged from August and down a little bit from 96.7% in September of last year. Sale prices and affordability are hot topics right now. Let's see if East Dallas sale prices have dropped at all since interest rates and supply both started going up. So in September, the average sale price for a single family home in East Dallas was $764,000. That was up from $757,000 in August and also up from $715,000 year over year. So that movement from 715 to 764 keeps year-over-year appreciation at 6.8%, which is historically higher than normal, but it's also a lot less than what we've experienced in the recent past when the market was absolutely on fire. Average sale price for an East Dallas home has been pretty resilient for the past 20 years, even during the financial collapse. So between 2008 and 2011, sale prices in East Dallas only dropped about 10%. Home prices have remained resilient since interest rates started going up in March of 2022 and also since inventory started going up in January of this year. So based on my calculations, the average sale price for an East Dallas home has increased 28% since interest rates started going up in March of 2022. So what does that mean? That means that if you've been waiting for interest rates to come down or prices to crash before you buy a home in Dallas, we're just not seeing that right now. But what we are seeing this fall is motivated sellers dropping their asking prices and offering concessions for buyers to buy down their rates either temporarily or permanently. Concessions are very favorable for home buyers right now. So as I mentioned in the last segment, the cost of borrowing money has been one of the primary reasons that buyers give for sitting on the sidelines in 2022, 2023, and 2024. Interest rates have bounced around a lot this month, and they were as low as 6.125% a few weeks ago. Then we got a better than expected jobs report, and then interest rates went back up to like 6.5%. So right now, depending on your credit and how much money you have to put down and the type of financing that you qualify for, your interest rate could be as low as 5.75% for FHA or VA, or up to 6.67% for conventional or jumbo financing. So I know that that may not be what a home buyer wants to hear, but it is a reflection of the economy doing better. So there's really no reason for financial markets to drop rates to incentivize people to borrow money. So let's recap. Inventory has gone up every month since January of 2024 and sat at 3.8 months in September. On average, an East Dallas home was on the market for 39 days before going under contract. In September, listings sold for 95.4% of the seller's original asking price. The average sale price for an East Dallas home was $764,000, which was 6.8% higher than September of 2023. Interest rates moved around quite a bit and will continue to jump around based on the most current economic data. Okay, so what does all of this mean for home buyers? Here are my key takeaways for home buyers. Real estate is hyperlocal, so you need to prioritize local information down to the neighborhood where you think you want to buy over anything that you see in the national news. And don't shoot the messenger, but given how our market has performed historically, even during times of tremendous economic challenge, waiting for a drastic drop in pricing may not be your best strategy. Remember, fall and winter are always a good time to buy a home in Dallas for a few reasons. First, it's very common to see sellers offer concessions and incentives this time of year. And second, there aren't as many buyers looking this time of year, so there aren't as many buyers competing for the same properties. That's advantageous for you, home buyers. Okay, sellers, here's what you need to know. Statistically speaking, the Dallas housing market looks like it's plugging along and moving back towards what is historically normal for our market in terms of appreciation and days on market. However, today's home buyer is not as motivated as the buyers that we've seen in the market in the recent past. So whether that's due to higher interest rates, a perceived lack of affordability, distraction by the election, or just normal seasonal changes, buyers are just not as motivated as what we're used to. So what does that mean for you? First, you must take extra care in preparing your home for the market. Address the items that are in need of repair, declutter, do a deep clean, and absolutely consult with a home stager. If you want a more detailed list of things to do to get your home ready for the market, check out my video, 13 Tips to Help Home Sellers Get Top Dollar in Any Market. There's a link in the video description below. Second, and very important, price your home appropriately because homes that are overpriced are sitting on the market. Oftentimes, we agents look to the most recent sales to determine the market value for a home, but these days I'm leaning more into current list prices and prices for home sales that are pending, as I believe they are a more accurate reflection of current market value. So, in closing, please remember that whether you're buying or selling, your situation is absolutely unique to you, and a general market update should always be taken with a grain of salt. But if you're thinking of making a move, please reach out to me. I am happy to provide you with an unbiased and accurate market analysis for your home or discuss strategy if you're looking to buy. Thanks for watching this East Dallas Housing Market Update. Have a great day. I will see you in my next video.